Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to that fucking podcast with JT and your man, Mr. Rick, hanging out, having fun. We're podcasters. We're cigar aficionados. We are the dream team. We are the young bucks of this microphone game. Or you know, FTR, or so we're a heel organization, that is for certain, because we don't mind taking the shit because you can dish it out. My name's Mr. Rick, and JT, well, hey man, we're chilling, we're having fun, man. What's up? How you feeling, bro?
Well, you know, Mean Gene, I've been out for about 2 weeks, motherfuckers, and you know what? I am back. I changed the hamster in the wheel. COVID fucking tried to kick my ass. And I said, not today, motherfuckers. I'm not ready to go down with the ship.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, hell no. COVID came knocking. I said, what? He goes,
I said, what?
I'm going to kick your ass. I said, what? And I stone cold his motherfucking ass.
Yes, dude, just oh man. So you've not had a good couple of weeks, man.
Well, I wouldn't say that. My wife hasn't had a couple of weeks.
Oh, okay.
I was sleeping in the other room.
Well, yeah.
It was okay. I mean, COVID, my first thing was, I was like, I didn't know. I had no idea this was like COVID or anything like that, because you know how the weather changes, and my head is fucking spinning. I'm taking Dimetapp, I'm taking, Benadryl, I'm taking anything under the sun, basically. I'm self-medicating myself. So what happened was, I wasn't feeling good. Now I go drop off the child support to my ex-wife, and he said, goes, your son came down with a fever, and I'm bringing your son to get tested for COVID. He just got tested for COVID. I was like, okay, just let me know what's going on. Sure enough, I get the test result. My son texts me. He goes, I got COVID. I was like, all right. So Tuesday comes. I wasn't feeling good. So I said, I'm calling out of work, because I left work early on Monday, but I went to Stop and Shop and I worked. I was like, all right, I feel a little bit better. That Monday night, I did a couple of shots of screwball and all that. So, you know, I was feeling okay. And then I woke up on Tuesday. I was like, nah, ain't happening. So I called out of work. Then I was out, and I was like, whatever. I was like, okay, Wednesday was okay, whatever. And then all of a sudden, thing hit me like a 2-ton heavy thing on Thursday. I was like, nah, ain't happening. I'm going to went for my COVID test. It came back. I called both jobs. I said, listen, I went for a COVID test. I'm going to I have to wait for the results.
Right.
Okay, cool. No problem. So I'm waiting. I get the results, positive. Right. Okay. So anyway, I tell Gail. Gail gets a little upset or whatever. I was like, yeah, but you're vaccinated. If you got it, it's going to be very mild. Right. And I was like, I'm very mild. I'm not doing anything. Even though whatever I was eating, I was, not holding anything down.
It can be really rough on your digestive system. Yeah. Yes.
I mean, liquids, it was on and off. I was drinking orange juice. Sometimes it would come up, sometimes it wasn't. So I was like, okay, let's see this. I was sleeping, this, that, and the other thing. My wife keeps nagging me. You got to cover your mouth, cover your mouth, cover your mouth, cover your mouth, cover your mouth. She's wearing a mask. She's spraying me with fucking Lysol from head to fucking toe. And
I can't. I'm not going to blame her.
Yeah. Okay. I was like good, but one time she touched my head and whatever, and she didn't want to say anything because I was burning the fuck up.
Oh no.
So I took Tylenol before I went to bed. I woke up, I was in a pool of fucking sweat.
Did it just break from there? Like,
yeah, it broke from there.
Good.
It broke. At that time, and this is, I don't like anything in my mouth. That's why I can't be gay. I can't suck dick. So anyway.
That was more information that I ever needed.
Yeah, that was a TMI. Okay,
it's very rare that we get there, but
well,
wow.
Once in a while, because it's this fucking podcast, and we can.
It is this fucking podcast.
So anyway, we she gets this thermometer, right? It's one of these oral thermometers. It's got metal on it. It goes under my tongue. I hear the beep. She takes it out. I run to the bathroom, almost fucking heave my intestines.
Jesus Christmas.
I was like, it was the fucking metal.
Wow.
It was the metallic, because I tasted the metallic. She goes, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. I was like, no, it's not your fault. I'm just telling you, this is the reason why you have to get the head.
Wow, yeah, your gag reflex was flexing.
Oh yeah, it was flexing, all right.
Whew. Like Lex Luger in his prime.
So anyway, we go to she goes, oh, you're at 99. I was like, okay. I was like, oh, that's why. Probably I was at 100 something, sure. And the shit broke. So the next night I take 2 more Tylenols, start sweating again. All right. She takes my temperature that day. It came down, I think like 98. She goes, it's at 98. I was like, okay. She goes, and then I think she checked it again today. I don't know. I think it was like at 97. So my shit was going down a lot. So, which was a good thing. I'm starting to eat more. I mean, good. I had 2 cups of coffee today, Mr. Rick.
Oh. Wild man right here.
Yeah, wild man. So, now with me, everybody keeps asking me, Gail asks me, she goes, do you think COVID is a joke? Is it still, do you still think it's a farce? I was like, listen, you're going to get it. I said this from the beginning of when all this shit happened. Everybody's going to get it one way or another. Okay. This is what I said. I was like, you're going to get it. 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 You can do whatever you can. It's like a person who has a heart attack. God forbid anybody in your family had a heart attack. They pump you full of drugs. You could be drugged. They can pump you full of every drug you could possibly imagine to keep you alive. Guess if it's your time to go, it's your time to go. No matter how much happens. So that being said, COVID can kiss my fucking ass. And people say, okay, you got COVID. Are you going to go get the shot? I was like, listen, I probably will. I always said I was always open to take the shot. I mean, will I take the shot now? I mean, back in the day, I was like, no, ain't happening. Now, the shot, progress and all this other shit, whatever. And I was like, you know what? I was thinking about it. I was like, I have to wait 3 months. But the question is, I was like, my shit might change again. Saying, no, I'm not gonna get it. I got it. I'm not worrying about the shot right now. I've heard people, actually one of my Orbinat, Metal Rose from Orbinat. Now she's singing with 2 other bands and all that. She actually called me because she heard me. I was MIA on Facebook and Instagram and all that.
Yeah, and you had to feel better. Yeah.
She wanted to know. She goes, "What's going on?" I was like, "Are you still doing interviews? Are you still doing with the JT project and all this other shit?" I was like, "Listen, shit, it's been shut down for a while because I've come down with COVID, and she was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Now I feel like an asshole and all that." I was like, "You had no idea."
Right. Like, how would you know?
Exactly.
Unless this poses another thing just in general. I believe that we live in a highly overshared culture where everybody expects that you post every single moment of your life. So like, you had no knowledge of anything because we haven't been talking for the past 2 weeks because you've been sick. And I've been respecting that because I've been there. I had COVID way back, right when the shit started hitting the fan. I got it, and Jesus Christmas, it was the world's worst 2 weeks of my life. It was not like, it hit me like a brick stick.
It hit you like a 2-ton heavy thing.
It 2-ton heavy thing. It hit me like it hit me like a Goldberg jackhammer circa 1998. I was not getting up. Like,
now what was your like, what was your symptoms? I know I was
I was high fever, sweating to beat the band, diarrhea, I lost taste and smell.
Thank God I didn't.
I didn't get that back for like months afterward.
Wow.
So yeah, that sucked because my favorite thing in the world, like if anybody's listening and wants to do something nice for me, I love sausage and green pepper pizza. Like any sausage and green pepper.
Okay.
I started it when I was living in Jersey. There's a place called Val's. That's their special.
Is it with an F? Like F-S-A-L?
V-A-L-S. Val's.
Oh, I think I've heard about them.
They're so good. So good.
And he gets all metal on that.
Go.
Yeah, so there you go.
Yeah, there we go. And like, oh my goodness. I couldn't taste it.
Wow.
I couldn't, like, it was like eating. I lost a good 10 pounds, not because I wasn't trying to eat. I lost 10 pounds because nothing had flavor. And like, it was
totally bland.
Just a bad. It was bland. I had no reason to eat because I had no desire to eat so I've been through this. People know that my day job is a medical field. I can't take another 2 weeks out of my life.
Right.
So yeah, I am now triple vaxxed. I got the booster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. First shot.
You're not fucking around.
I'm not. I may swing my dick in a circle, but I ain't fucking around.
Now, just out of curiosity, I mean, I don't care what you got, but
I'm Pfizer, man.
Oh, you got Pfizer.
I'm Team Pfizer. So here, like, not to break HIPAA or anything, but I have friends from college that worked on the vaccine itself.
Okay, yeah.
So
gotcha.
Like you mentioned some things like, it's like when I first heard about the vaccine, you didn't really trust it and things like that. Like if it wasn't, I'm normally the skeptic, but I actually knew the scientists that were working on it.
Really?
And so, yeah, so exactly when someone said, oh, like you have your choice. Do you want to go this way, that way? I'm like, I want Pfizer.
I mean, I trust Pfizer. I mean, the only person I know who works for Pfizer works in, not in the medical field, but in I guess the logistics field or something like that. Something right. That thing. But he works for Pfizer. So I was like, you know what? I know Pfizer. Pfizer's very good. I'm going to stick with them. That's what Gail got. Gail's not going to get the booster, but she is vaccinated.
Cool.
Which is good. When I was talking to my wife, my ex-wife, I was like, listen, and question is, she might got it because now she has a fever and all that.
Oh, Christmas stars. Yeah.
It's hitting you like a fucking, her husband at that time got it, and no one in, like, everybody got tested at the same time. No one got it. So some companies, I'm jumping around here. I got off the phone. I had a wonderful conversation with the HR representative of Stop and Shop, and I was like, "Do you guys need a positive, not positive, and negative test results?" You know what they say? They're like, "No, not really. Just you have to keep your mask on for about 14 days, and then whatchamacallit." I was like, "You can still be tested positive without any symptoms. So it doesn't make any sense for you to get tested unless you're still coming down with these symptoms and you feel like shit." I was like, there is no way like shit, because my wife keeps yelling at me. I was like, go to bed, go to bed, go to bed.
Because Gail knows how to teach TV. She knows how to take care of that business.
Yeah, she knows right off the bat. I was like, yeah, she is annoying, but it's like she can't whatchamacallit. She goes like, "John," I was like, "You got to stop. You have to stop. I need to get to work. Rest. I need to go back to work."
Yeah.
So
yeah, like, so you had no way of knowing what was going on in my life, and I'm normally a super private person. I've also been kind of like scaling back a little with like social stuff for the moment, because I'm dealing, I actually, you had no way of knowing this. I lost my my uncle over the weekend.
You said something like that. From COVID?
From COVID.
Was it a complicated? Now, here's the thing that gets a little tricky. Was it like, did COVID, with the stuff that he had, did COVID bring it on and invade it?
So he was a lifetime smoker.
Okay.
And so when it got into his lungs, he immediately went into pneumonia and then was put on life support. Like and he went quick. Like that's.
Oh, so it was like 1, 2, 3.
It was like it literally
that he didn't suffer that much.
Yeah, luckily, like, I'm thankful that he didn't suffer much.
Yeah. Okay. I got
he was on life support for a week. Man, and that was so his daughter could get home.
We don't talk for a week.
People, geez, like the world's end, like.
Yeah,
like we don't talk about happy things. It's all like really like intense.
Gloom and gloom.
This is the intense version of this fucking podcast.
Yes, indeed.
Because we're having to deal with like fucking death and shit. Fuck that, man.
The only thing I'm worried about. The only thing I'm worried about is my son right now. So
yeah. Well, and I'm glad to
told my ex-wife. I was like, at first I was joking around with my wife, and I was like, next time I see my ex-wife, I was like, you're the next one that's going to take him to the hospital, because I'm done with hospitals. And my wife started joking around, and sure enough, guess where he was today? At the fucking hospital.
Jesus.
I was like, this is Mary and Joseph.
Oh man.
Like, I mean, he's good. He's going back to school on Monday. So, that's what it is and all that. But enough about doom and gloom.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some happy thoughts.
Let's talk about some happy shit right here, man. We need some happiness. Let's spread some joy and love.
Spread some joy.
And I am glad that you're feeling better. I'm glad that life is being, you had me worried, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm glad you're here.
My wife was flipping. She was trying to hold it together, and she was not having it.
Wow.
Every time one was coughing and going into the bathroom and sleeping all the time, she's like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Well, it's
hopefully
scary.
It doesn't turn down to the worst. I was like, motherfucker, COVID can't. And like I
told my wife,
I was like, came in and said, listen, I'm COVID. I'm going to kick your ass. I was like, motherfucker, I'm going to kick your ass. And I kicked his ass. and I shoved it down the toilet and I flushed it.
And I see, this is why there was really the lack of toilet paper in the beginning of the pandemic.
Yeah, that's true.
Was because, you know, the best way to get rid of something is just blow that nose,
Oh yeah,
and so if you flush it away, then you don't have to worry about those germs being there.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, now, that's completely made up off the top of my head.
Here's a crazy story.
I love crazy stories.
I go, you know, I'm getting hydrated. I'm drinking Pedialyte. That shit fucking works. Pedialyte fucking works.
Dude, Pedialyte and Ensure kept my ass alive.
Well, I kept the Pediasure. I drank that shit like fucking water. I got the fruit punch. I drank that shit like water. I had diarrhea or whatever. And every time, and I was drinking orange juice. I had some Gatorade. I was drinking, right? I wasn't drinking coffee. So I was like, all right, this is good. Whatever. I'm peeing. My shit's coming out like fucking apple juice.
What?
I was like, wow. I was like, this is fucking awesome. I'm telling Gail. Gail's like, you must be feeling better because you're annoying the shit out of me.
Because you're talking about your pee-pee.
My pee-pee and all that.
I'm talking about my pee-pee.
And the funny thing is that when I start to cough, and like I'll have a little cough or whatever, and you know, when it gets really bad, I'll start singing to myself.
Oh my God.
I'll cough and I'm like, oh, okay, here we go. I was like, okay, I'm good now. Like that. And she goes, you're giving yourself a fucking pep talk? I was like, yeah. It was fucking hilarious. She goes, I never seen you this fucked up. I was like, yes, you have, when I was drunk.
Yeah, it was just like, yeah, it's
not in that type of way. But anyway,
it's called that kegger we had, man.
Yeah, excellent. So anyway, this COVID, you know, it didn't kick my ass like I thought it was. I mean, and let's get honest here. I don't know what type of test you had. Did you get the nasal swab? Whatever?
Oh, so I had the full-on test. So I had it shoved up my nose because I had. Oh yeah, no, it swirled. I had a lobotomy. Like that's what it felt like.
Really?
All they can do is improve at this point, right? Like just swirl it around, see what comes out, man. Maybe I'll be a better lyricist. I don't know.
Yeah.
So when I had it, that's all there was. There wasn't a rapid test. There was the shove it up your nose. Let's see what's around there and pull it out.
Oh.
Yeah. And it was 3 days of waiting. I already kind of figured.
Yeah, that was the same thing I did. My wife was more nervous than I was.
Yeah. I mean, the best road to recovery starts with a positive mental attitude.
Yeah.
If you say, you know, fuck it, this is not going to lick me. Right. You know, if you can get ahead of it and get the rest and put it in your head, I'm going to do this. You know, the human spirit is hard to break.
And they always say that, you know, and it's true. I mean, for me, since I'm in, like, you know, I rarely get sick, but when I get sick, I get sick.
Right.
I mean, the last time I got this sick was when I had, I think oh shit, when was that? Damn. I think I was married. I think my son was only like 3 or 4 years old, and he's still in the crib.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, I must have had a bad virus or something like that, because I was puking up a freaking storm. And then my son followed suit the same day.
Ooh.
And my wife was like, if you puke again, I'm dipping you both in boric acid.
Ooh.
That'll be good. You know,
that's a pleasant retort.
So,
sounds like a winner.
My wife goes, you got to blow your nose because you can't, every time when you sneeze, every time when you cough a little bit, you're like breathing in snot and whatever. It's not good for you. So I tried to blow my nose, and all of a sudden, like snot's coming out of my nose like this. I was like, oh my God. I was like, this is what my snot looks like? I was like, Jesus. She goes, will you freaking stop? She goes, you must be feeling better now because you're not.
Because you're analyzing your snot.
Yeah, I'm analyzing.
You think that it's funny, but it's snot.
I was like, I blew my nose. I'm a good boy now.
Look, I made the Eiffel Tower. like, I don't know why I went all like,
yeah,
like Igor on that, but
Igor that like that.
Yeah, no, that was very yeah, man walks into a bar. So like within all of this, have you been able to watch any wrestling?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah,
and I actually watch. Usually, I watch Rampage, like on TNT, because obviously I'm now at work. But I got to watch Rampage. I know.
Got to watch it live.
I got to watch Rampage live.
Oh, that's excellent.
I got to watch Dynamite. I'm gonna probably watch Dark after we get off.
I dig it.
I watched Evolution, whatever the fuck it's called. That
Elevation.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
yeah. We had Chris Statlander and whatever. Is it just me, or did Nyla Rose lose weight?
She has gotten in really good shape. Like she is slimmed down, and she is getting ripped. So
I'm seeing this, and I was like, this girl just jumped to the fucking top rope. How the fuck did that happen? She never had that move before.
She hasn't, and like that's going to make her, if she can maintain this, because one of the main things that everyone's been concerned about is that she gets winded after like 6 minutes. So that's hard to maintain when these matches now, when you have like a Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa who can go for 15 to 30 minutes without batting an eyelash.
Mm-hmm.
You've got to, so she's taken up the gauntlet and said, okay, you know what? I'm going to do it. And like her, like analyze her arms.
She's getting
like
big.
She's getting ripped, and she's really working on her agility, and proud of her. Do it.
I mean, I haven't seen that much Nyla Rose in a while and all that.
Yeah, she's taking some time off to work for her. She doesn't turn
into another Nia Jax.
I don't. It's that's a sticky wicket right there.
Yeah.
Because she had a lot of potential. I don't want to see anybody lose their job, and like especially when you work as an independent contractor, it's hard enough to keep work, maintain work.
Mm-hmm.
But from all stories, there is rumors of her being just a relatively unsafe worker. So I err on the side of I want to see, I don't care, men's side, ladies' side, I want to see safe work.
Right, exactly.
I don't like to turn on the television to watch. Like if I wanted to watch someone get pummeled, I'd just turn on Bellator, right?
Right, yeah.
Like I want the entertainment factor of these athletes.
Right.
So yes, I think it's great that Nyla's really stepping up her game, and hopefully, she will work on being not just a more agile worker, but a safer worker as well. Because when you're first learning a lot of, especially jumping up to the top rope and getting that experience and feeling comfortable up there,
right?
Exactly. Like if she's going to start flying more, like you got to pick your spot.
There's people like people in the wrestling business. Big people should not be doing that type of stuff. Like, flying off the top rope, doing this, doing that, doing this. And I'm like, you cannot be now the day and age. You can't whatchamacallit. You can't nowadays. You're gonna see like a Keith Lee or
Keith Lee is agile as fuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
I'm like, you're gonna see a big man do shit like that.
Yeah, it's straight up entertaining. Let's be honest. It is straight up entertaining.
I like Keith Lee when it was in NXT.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He is fucking phenomenal.
Like another one that I hate that he lost his job.
Okay.
I'm glad that he will have opportunity in other places that will use him because he is phenomenal in ring talent. Like, he's a bigger dude. But he's a brick. You can't break the man. He is awesome.
He's got that mentality. He's got that.
He's got the move set that like a big guy really should. So there's another guy that is underrated that has a very similar move set that I really love to watch. If you ever watch Impact Wrestling, he was also on Lucha Underground. The Mac. Okay. The Mac is awesome. Like, check out some of his old matches, especially the ones that he did with Pride and Powerful, Santana Ortiz when they were LAX.
Right.
Dude, they worked so well together. So well. And Mac literally like leaned into a Stone Cold gimmick.
Oh, God.
And it was great. Because he'd come to the ring with like, he would do the whole beer swilling and hit him with stunners. But he also did moonsaults off the top rope.
Right.
I mean, just outstanding.
Yeah,
that's
when you're a big guy, you don't want to do like agile stuff every single time.
No, you got to pull it out when it's going to be effective. Exactly. It's okay. Like, think about the most heavy metal band that you can think of. Okay. Mm-hmm. The most metal bands that you instantly pop into your head don't thrash from the start of the album all the way to the end of the album.
Oh no.
They have dynamics. Right. And that's what makes a performer like Keith Lee so and Nyla Rose now, since she's working that angle, what makes them so vital and so appealing is because you'll see smash, hit, hard hit.
Right.
And then next thing you know, flippy. What?
Yeah. It's like, what? What? They're breaking it.
Yeah. Exactly. They're breaking the internet with with that kind of action. That's what we want. And so when Tony Khan signs Keith Lee, because he's a smart man and he listens to me.
Let's wait on that. Let's got Full Gear coming up. We got I don't even know who's who. I mean, I know CM Punk is going after fucking
Eddie Kingston. I cannot wait for that. That build up.
I don't know. I mean,
man,
I don't see. The thing is that Eddie Kingston lost me.
Okay, when did he lose you?
He lost me. I mean, he's talking about this. He's talking about that. He's talking about his mental being and this and that. And I mean, I think that with him and they like kind of incite with Moxley with his he's stepping away from the biz.
Right. For a little bit, yeah.
For a little bit,
some help,
which is good. And CM Punk acknowledges it, and
perfect.
He totally does that. Then you go into Eddie Kingston. Now, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Daniel Bryan just kicked your fucking ass. He made you tap. I mean, you didn't tap, but yet he just fucking beat the shit out of you until you were unconscious. And then now you're going after fucking fucking
CM Punk.
I was like, what the fuck? I was like, did I miss something?
So things had to be reshuffled. We know this because of Moxley taking time off.
Right.
Wish him the best. Admitting that you have a problem in any respect takes a lot of courage. Yes. And much respect. More people should follow that mindset. I think the way that it works out is that they were supposed to have different programs and had to kind of press the roulette wheel. So the storyline makes sense from the standpoint of they reached all the way back to Ring of Honor with that whole angle, because you're talking about CM Punk, Samoa Joe, Homicide, all, and the Great Red,
the Great Red,
were all mentioned within that promo,
right?
And those are all people that were Ring of Honor and working the independent scene directly with both Punk and we're talking like 2005, man. Like, it's been a minute since all their beef started to go down.
Okay.
So it works only because it is Eddie Kingston. Okay. The reason that I'm excited about this is because these are two, like, if they take it back to their Ring of Honor days,
right?
Oh, it's going to be brutal. It's going to be brutal. So Punk was known for being a straight up brawler. Like, he had the martial arts background and could flip you over and make you tap. Like, he could brutalize you.
He could be a Daniel Bryan.
Exactly. Bryan Danielson. And, Eddie Kingston, street brawler. Like,
right, yeah.
He was like, honestly, his characterization has always been leaning a little bit more towards the New Jack
the
gimmick.
New Jack era.
Right. With that idea of being just like the street kid that will beat you up and take your shoes. Like, yeah. And it's a cool dichotomy between the technical wrestler versus the straight up brawler. But both of them they have a grit to them. And so I'm waiting for that dynamic. I can't wait for that. Like, I want to see that so bad. And for me, that promo was like, we're just going to erase the line between reality and wrestling. Well, let's take this kayfabe to the next level.
All right, I got you.
Like,
now,
that's why
is there any stipulations to this? Is there going to be a street fight? Is it a street fight?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know what they're going to do yet. I don't know if honestly, I don't think there should be stipulations, or if they are, they should do stipulations like since Ring of Honor's on hiatus, ROH rules. So that would be interesting as hell, because like, I don't know if you
bring it back to the ROH days,
right? Bring it down. Okay, so ROH rules. You got a 20-second count out. You've got
well, that's what AEW is,
right?
They have a 20-second count out.
20-second count out. There's DQs. There's like it is straight up wrestling. Like,
I got you.
The whole idea is that you're coming
Eddie Kingston can't bring a chair into the ring.
Right.
Okay, gotcha.
So it'll just be two dudes scrapping.
Okay, gotcha.
And it's I think that would be awesome.
Yeah, but, that would be awesome and all that.
That would be awesome. Two dudes scrapping because they pissed each other off.
Nice.
Sign me up.
Where is take my money?
Here's my wallet. Here, take it.
Okay, so we have what the first round set. We got. I don't know what this. All I know is Ruby Soho is going after the Boop.
Yep. That's going to be a great match.
I don't know if you've seen this. What are we recording on a Tuesday? On Monday, I saw it. She came in to help Red Velvet and with the fight and all that. And Ruby Soho was in there, and they shook hands. They did what they had. They shook hands or whatever. And Ruby Soho didn't let go. And she looked at, and Chris Stanlander gave her props, said, listen, made best girl win. And whatever.
That's going to be me.
And she walked away, and that's how it was. I thought it was more of, it wasn't a stare down. It was more, okay, that's cool. No problem. Whatever. So that being said, as Ruby Soho goes against Chris Stanley, who do you think is going to win this match?
Soho's going over.
Really?
Oh yeah. This is going to put, so the tournament, the way that I've like fantasy booked it.
Okay.
Soho and Jade Cargill are going to be in the final together.
Okay. I could see that. See,
and Cargill is going to, she's going to beat her.
Oh, okay. Good. You said the right word.
But it's to make Jade that much better of a champion.
Right. It's to get her
to legitimize it.
She is legit. I mean, just her figure alone.
She is.
I mean, she has the presence of being the face of the women's division.
She honestly could, if she could, she can work up her chops to where she can do a 15-minute match. Like Britt actually better watch out. Britt better watch out, because the full-on AEW championship.
Britt get a new title, a new title cover, or like a new title change.
It looks a little different.
I mean, come on, it looks like fucking something that you get out of a fucking Barbie play set.
You diss the
it
ladies
looks
champion?
Cheesy. I'm sorry, it looks cheesy. Look at all the belts in. I mean, even in the Impact with Dina Purrazzo.
Okay,
all these other girls, Mickey James, and all that.
The knockout belt is actually kind of cool.
Fucking titles like guys have. Come on.
I want to. Yes, put noses right there. Give me a ladies title that is the size of the old school WCW title, the Goldberg title.
Okay.
Like that. I want to see that
big. Oh my God.
Big. Just like boom. And like
hold it. That'd be awesome. Listen, put that strap over your shoulder and you're like, motherfucker.
But like, you know what? You can't even hold my belt. Boom. like you can't lace my boots. You can't hold my belt.
I mean, I'll give the WWE, their belts are okay. I mean, their belts are okay.
Okay, so I don't like the actual championship belt. Okay, the big W in the center. No, I'm done. Okay. I'm done with that belt. I didn't like it when it. I didn't like it when it was the Cena spinner. I didn't like the real world championship.
Right. Okay.
Loved the Golden Eagle. Loved Smoking Skull belt, Brahma Bull belt. Love those. Give me anything from like 2000 and before. Those are really pretty belts. Even the Hardcore Championship, when it was duct taped together, was a gorgeous belt. But there's mid 2000s, the tag team championship with the Spartan heads on it. That's a cool belt.
Okay. All right.
Now if we could get like a big giant platelet for the ladies title,
that's what I was saying.
But I think the Riho belt is like that. Yeah, the TBS belt is like a really good size. But I call it the Riho belt because she was the first one to wear it.
Yeah.
Like it was a good size for, well, Riho. Like
Right.
it was a good size.
Perfect size for her.
Yeah, Riho was tiny. Like,
oh
like she's 97 pounds, like soaking wet.
Yeah.
Like but you put that on
like more of an anime.
She does look like an anime girl. She's all kawaii.
You know who I really like? Who I really like? She teams up with Statlander once in a while. I just saw her in a match with a I forgot what her name was. Like the rock and roll fucking Neo Zami, whatever her name is.
The Magic Girl.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
She's fucking phenomenal.
Oh, her off the rope antics are just outstanding.
Yes.
Like
she knows
again, take my money.
Now, who is this girl? She comes in, she was tagging with Nyla Rose just on Monday night. She looks like a fat cow, basically. She has no muscle tone whatsoever. I
don't know.
Basically fat.
I didn't see.
She comes in with Lulu pencil.
Okay. I'm totally like cheating and
okay. You can
and
cheat. It's this fucking podcast.
It's this fucking podcast. Who did Nyla?
She comes in like with like a fucking crown and a cape and everything else. He looks like a fat pig. She has tits that look like fucking Tootsie Rolls.
What? You are being very descriptive. Now who are you? I like.
Does she has a visa? Is she here legally?
Oh, I don't. Nyla. Well, hold on. No. Why are you? It's being mean to me.
Okay.
It's being mean to me. I will figure it out. But you're not a fan of her, seemingly.
Nope, not at all. Nope. I don't like her.
Nope, not at all.
She has no. See, I don't like Nyla Rose or whatever, but I'm starting to see her wrestle ability. She's getting better, which is whatever.
Her improvements is like.
Her improvements are good.
Nice.
She's now working on Stacy Guerrero, Vicky getting into more. Starting, getting into.
I can't stand Vicky Guerrero. I can't stand her. I hate her voice.
I can't stand her either.
Like,
especially when she starts talking, she looks like a fucking bitch. I know Nyla Rose is getting a little bit better on mic skills.
Yes.
A little bit better. Now with FTR, I mean, I'll give them credit where credit is due. Now, can you please tell me why do they win the AAA belt, which they're not fucking luchadors? Can someone fucking explain that to me?
Okay, so what this boils down to is one, Forbidden Door stuff, right? Everybody loves to play with the Forbidden Door, right? AAA has a very open relationship with AEW because obviously Penta and Phoenix are from there originally. Phoenix is known to like literally go from one taping to the next. Like they've got an open door policy. They love them.
Yeah.
So they're trying to like give a payoff to AAA to get more people watching the AAA product. So
okay, gotcha.
So there's the handshake. Okay, well, we've got, we're going to predominantly feature the AAA titles as a solid, like, those are legit titles. You're awesome if you hold those. We're going to put those on FTR and we're going to make this whole thing between FTR and the Lucha Bros about like, okay, what does it mean to be a luchador? Like, it means that you have a fighting spirit. Okay, you have a fighting spirit. We've got the best fighting spirit in the world. We're coming for those titles and every other title that you will ever hold. And it builds some prestige on both ends. Be like, oh, well, they beat them once, they can beat them again.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, like it makes sense in like a backroom politics kind of way.
Okay.
Like,
so yeah. So we got we have Red Velvet versus Jade Cargill, right?
Right.
Okay, we're gonna assume Jade Cargill is gonna win.
She's going over.
Okay, yeah, she's over.
She's over.
And you think Ruby Soho is going over Chris Statlander?
Yes.
I really think that this is gonna be.
But
Ruby Soho is gonna get her Statlander as much offense as she can.
Yes, most certainly. It's going to seem like
Ruby Soho will win.
Yes.
That's what's going to happen.
It's going over.
What other matches do we
have? Gee, that's a really good question.
You're the man with the. You're going to be the top this because I've been loopy for the last 2 weeks.
Jesus. TBS title bracket. All right, dun.
I'm not worried about the guys.
Yeah, I'm trying to see that. Barely. Dude, like I even got a bigger monitor. Like I just can't see shit. I'm getting old. Yeah, no. So we got boop. Ooh. So Jade is going to go up against Thunder. The win.
Oh yeah, Thunder Rosa.
No, hold up. We got Thunder Rosa, and she is going up. Who won? Jamie Hayter or Anna Jay?
Now wait a minute. Who won that match?
I don't know.
What was the match that you just said?
Anna Jay and Jamie Hayter.
Oh shit! Who won? Fuck. I watched it. I think Jamie Hayter won that.
Okay, so Hayter versus Rosa is going to be vicious.
Oh, I think it's going to be Rosa versus Cargill. I think. I'm sorry.
Yes. I think you're onto something.
Feeling if it's not the top two people, either going to win this title, it's going to either be Thunder Rosa or Jade Cargill.
Yeah. Oh no, that side of the bracket is definitely going over.
Okay. I think this is what I think right now. Okay. Thunder Rosa and Jade Cargill are going to meet in the finals, right?
Right.
And then fighting this, that, and the other thing. They're going to beat the shit out of each other, whatever. Britt Baker is going to cause Thunder Rosa to lose and Jade Cargill to win the title. And then
that'll reignite their feud.
They're going to come down. They're going to reunite that feud. And it's going to wind up being a lights out match. And fucking Thunder Rosa is going to beat the shit out of fucking Britt Baker again to win the fucking title.
Yeah.
The title off of her. I think that
works for me.
Fucking money.
Take my money. I want anytime that you put the words Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa together
that's
in a
money.
sentence.
That's money.
I'm happy. I'm super happy. Like they are. Yeah.
The thing I like about AEW is you don't know where anybody's going to be. I mean, I listen to Cole Cabana's podcast, and it's called Wrestling Anonymous.
Yes,
and he's wrestling. He's wrestling in GCW down by me in Atlantic City. He's gonna be wrestling in independent shows in fucking Chicago. I was like, you have prime goddamn superstars. You just had Thunder Rosa in Atlantic City. You just had freaking John Moxley, Nick Gage, Matt Cardona. Yeah. I was like, come on, dude, really? Are you fucking kidding me? Tony Khan, you're doing a fucking wonderful job, dude.
Yeah.
Now, if you can license some Splinter Reality fucking music,
then we'd be perfect.
Like that.
We'd be perfect.
And we could take one of your theme songs. We'll all have Mikey Ruckus make a theme song for our podcast.
There we go.
You know, one hand washes the other. It's all good.
We'll work it out. We'll work something out. Yeah. I'll make we'll even if it's just for like Abaddon, you know.
Yeah.
Dark Princess would work really good.
Like solo for Abaddon. I don't know.
Yeah. That'd be great. Awesome. We could make that happen. We could make that happen yesterday. Yesterday. Make that happen yesterday.
I couldn't even think what happened.
I couldn't. What did happen yesterday? Fuck it, hell.
Everyone knows my Cowboys got their fucking ass kicked.
Ooh, well, you know, I can't say much because I've been following Washington since I was a kid. So like, no, we can't. We don't win. We don't win. We haven't won since like '94. Like,
okay. All right.
Yeah.
Now.
Well, I watch it because I need something to drink beer to. Like.
Oh, okay. All right.
Don't think into this much.
Yeah.
I love them when they win.
The funny thing is,
watch them often.
My father was always a Redskin fan.
Okay.
And then when I was born, he was like more of a Jet fan, whatever. And then I'm like, Dad, I was like, why are you like the Redskins? Because I was a Cowboy. I grew up on the Cowboys. So basically he said the reason why I like the Redskins is because when he was down in Camp Lejeune, the Jets didn't come out yet.
Yeah.
So the only closest team to him was the Washington Redskins.
Yeah.
And then, you know,
sounds very familiar. Very familiar.
So then he went to the Redskins, and then he joined one team, and then he went to the Jets. Why? I have no fucking clue.
Well, because it's fun to do their chant. That's what JEGS.
Oh yeah.
It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah, that's true.
That works. You know.
Here's a funny story. I probably said this. Said this before. When I went to Green Bay, right after we saw Miss Stacy and whatever, we went to Green Bay, and we went to Lambeau Field for to go for the tour and all that. And the fucking stadium is fucking awesome. The quarterback's a fucking dick, but that's besides the point.
Yeah.
So anyway, they go around, they ask, like, what's your favorite teams? This, that, where's everybody from? And it's like, yeah, we're from New Jersey, whatever. Born and raised in Brooklyn, yada, yada, yada. Goes, oh, what's your favorite team? And, I was like, we don't judge here. If you're not a Packer fan, that's okay. We'll just like kick you off to the side. I was like, no, I'm a Cowboy fan. Because what made you think about being a Cowboy fan? I was like, cheerleaders. He goes, I was like, no, there's no questions, no argument there. I was like, all right. He goes,
yeah.
Anything about the players? I was like, when I got older, I knew about the players a little bit, like Danny White, Tony Dorsett, and all these other guys, Drew Pearson, Too Tall Jones, and all these other guys. He goes, oh, okay, so people. I was like, yeah, I know, and I'm okay. I mean, I like the Green Bay Packers, but I like them over there. Like they're over there.
I like them over there.
I mean, my Cowboys are here. You guys can stay over there.
We'll meet up once in a while. It'll be great.
Yeah, you can't put baby in a corner, but
nobody puts baby in a corner. Like as I get older, that lift that they do at the end of the movie scares me. Like my back hurts just thinking about lifting. I don't care if it's a 98-pound little girl. Like just that arc that he does, like I was just like,
no. I lift my wife. God damn it.
Oh, like no. When
I was young, I can do that. I'm like cranking 50 soon in like 2 months or 3 months.
Christmas stars.
Yeah, I'm getting old.
No, it's like, always age like a fine wine, never age like milk.
No, I don't want to age like milk. That's how that's how my ex-wife did. She aged like milk.
Like osteoporosis.
Yeah, they fucking believable. So you were saying something way back when you did the Blue Ridge
Rock Festival. Yeah.
You met this musician Jelly Roll.
My bassist actually got a chance to hang out with him. Yeah.
Okay. Now, is he technically from Nashville?
I think he is living in Nashville currently.
Okay. Now, the only reason why I bring this up is because he's married to a girl. I think her name is Bunny, whatever her name is, right? She does a podcast called the Dumb Blonde Podcast.
Nice.
Now, the only reason why I say this is because her husband, whatever, all this other. I mean, she gets very vivid on what she does. She used to be a sex worker. She used to work in LA, in Vegas, and this, that, and the other. She's like totally sober, whatever. The only reason why I know about this was my cousin, Tommy Vex, was on that podcast.
Oh, cool.
And I was like, oh, this is awesome. I didn't realize she
was Jelly Roll's lady.
Nashville. So I listened to her or whatever. It was she had a 2-part interview with Tommy Vex. I mean, I was like, oh, okay, whatever. And the shit that he was saying was blowing my mind. And you know what? He don't give no shit.
Zero fucks given, huh?
Zero fucks. He will not play to an arena that has to have vaccination passes.
Oh, wow.
He said, fuck that. I'm playing where I want to play. And I mean, he's selling out fucking shit like ridiculous. I think he went on tour with Jelly Roll for a little bit. And I listened to him and all that. I'm like, I don't see that. And then he was on tour with somebody right now. I forgot who it was, but I was like, that sparked my my hamster.
Yeah, as it does.
Jelly Roll. And then that's not, well, obviously that's his stage name, but his real name, whatever. And he's like, and I'm thinking, I'm listening to it back and forth. I'm listening to her. I'm listening. She just had Josh Wolf on, who's a fucking phenomenal comedian. Yeah. And they were talking about drugs and what they were smoking. She used to smoke.
Jesus.
She was smoking something. I forgot what it was. She would smoke a doobie, like, they were roll a doob.
They were rolling a doob right there in front of God and everyone.
And putting it in embalming fluid.
Oh, fry sticks? Oh,
yeah, I think that's what it's called. Yeah.
That's bad. That's bad scene.
And, that was back in the day. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, unbelievable and all that.
Oh.
So I couldn't even fathom.
I don't know where to start with that. Like, yeah, I don't know how I would fare on her podcast, because it's one of those.
Right now, I think I'm so behind on podcasts and all that because I haven't been at work. Usually I listen to them, and I'm out of the loop. I'm trying to catch up. And some of the podcasts I'm not listening to all that much. My cigars are getting fucking out of hand right now. So I was like, I'm not catching up with anything. It's like fucking, I got to get back in the rut. But that's one thing I haven't done. I haven't smoked a cigar in.
Oh, well, yeah, because like smoking, I mean, just the general inhalation, even if you're just drawing it in your mouth, man, like that takes a lot of effort when like you are having trouble breathing. Like, yeah, no.
My wife was like, she was scared for me because sometimes, when I was coughing, I was breathing too like heavy, trying to catch my breath or something like that. And I was like, well, that's what happens when you have something. I was like, I'm fine. My breathing, she's like, you sound like that. You gasp. I'm not gasping.
Yeah.
If I was gasping, trust me, you would know.
When I went through it, so I used to, I haven't done it since the beginning of the pandemic. I used to run half marathons.
Right. Okay.
And there were several days where my wife would check in on me because she was like, you sound like you just finished a race. Are you okay? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not a raspy like death rattle, but it's like I ended up on an inhaler for the first time in my life.
Right.
For a few months after. It was just
I would be horrible on an inhaler because I tried to do that as a kid and gave me an inhaler, and I was like, I can't do it. I can't time it where to like do an inhale and then press the inhaler at the same time. I was like, and even Gail's like, nah, you're not gonna wind up doing it because it's metal, and if you put it in your mouth, you're gonna start choking or whatever, like your gag reflex or whatever. I was like, that's why I won't do it.
Yeah, they actually they gave me a specialized one that had this extra tube on it. So it was like it seriously looked like a hardcore pipe. Yeah, no, it looked like something you'd find in a headshot, man. Like,
oh god,
you would think that like I would light the top of it, but like the doctor before I left the hospital, he was like, look, this is how you use it. You just like, don't think about timing it out. This little thing will make it work. So it had a little bong piece to it, and you hold down the button, you draw in like a normal, and then you just let it go. And it would let all the mist in, and then boom, just suck it right back to your lungs super quick. It was wild, man.
Okay.
Like, yeah, no, the old school ones, forget it. There's no way that I could time those things.
Those things fucking sucked.
Those things are terrible.
So anyway, like you said that you measure eyeballs and whatever.
I measure eyeballs. Yeah, that's one of the things I do.
So the job that you're at now, you're still with that job, right?
I'm with a completely different company.
Okay.
I'm with an independent that takes things like, we're literally like one patient at a time.
Gotcha.
Like, it's not crowding. And like, if you want to come see the optical department, you're doing by appointment. And and if you're feeling bad, we aren't like, you have to come. We're like, look, if you're feeling bad, stay home. Right. Because we have a small office, and we none of us want to go back down this road.
Right. So, gotcha. Now,
so we don't hold it against them. Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. Now, with your patients that come in, do they have to wait outside? And then
oh yeah, it is the medical rules in North Carolina are very specific. So you're waiting outside. Right. We call you in after we've sanitized the entire like rooms that we're going to be working on. If you touch anything, it's getting sanitized. All the glasses that you may try on are sanitized. All of the countertops before you come in and after you leave get sanitized.
So you are on top of shit. Which we're on top of it. Which I totally understand. how many people do you have as patients in the place at the same time?
We try to, so we have like the exam lanes, right? So we try to limit it to 1 to 2 like patients really at a time. So you'll have somebody out in the waiting room,
right?
And then there'll be the people that are looking at and getting measured for glasses.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Like, and it kind of slowly rotates throughout the day. One person leaves, we clean, then they come from the back room, then they're on and on.
Right. Okay. It's like a revolving door, kind of.
Oh yeah, it's a very clean revolving door. Yeah.
Like, so anyway, me being like home and whatever, and I've been watching a lot of TV, obviously.
Okay.
You know, been watching a little bit of wrestling, a little bit of football. I've been watching some college. No, I've been bouncing around and whatever. Haven't been watching that much hockey. But commercials. Okay. Can we talk about commercials?
Okay.
I'm sorry, but
this fucking podcast is going all over the place.
Yeah, we're going all over the plot. I think the drugs are kicking in right now.
Yeah, I don't like the drugs, but the drugs like me.
I love that. I love that. Love that song. So anyway, okay. Now we always seen. I don't know. You have Optimum or whatever down by you. I'm not really sure.
Cable. So we have Spectrum.
Spectrum. Oh, Spectrum.
Yeah.
I gotta look for a new cable biz, or go to Sling TV or some shit like that. So I go and I'm watching, and I see I see this commercial. Now, I'm sorry. It annoys the fucking shit out of me when there's this one shot where this one person is taking a video. The whole entire, like, the garage opens up and there's like kids playing music, right? Nobody's in fucking sync. Not the drummer thinking that you're playing. One girl, this Japanese girl, is playing like playing a pop song. You got one fucking person playing it. I was like, oh my god! I was like, at least try to play in the same chord. At least try to mimic music.
Wow, you really like that? Really got under your skin.
I was like, if I had hair, I wouldn't have any more.
He was like, I'd pull it all out. It would be done.
And someone please tell me, okay? My wife knows I hate this fucking commercial. It's the fucking KAR kids commercial where the kids are faking music. They're not even fucking playing music. They're not even attempting it.
So like the thing, okay. So do you remember the Charms Blow Pop commercial?
Oh, God, yes.
Back so in the same vein, that commercial would always piss me off because like they had I'm drumming on the electric drums, I'm cool, I'm doing it with my blow pop. And and then it's like they would play instruments that were shaped like the different fruits that it was supposedly flavored like, but it really wasn't.
Oh yeah.
Fuck. Like
I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, okay, I can understand commercials, whatever the case might be, but some of these fucking commercials are so goddamn stupid.
Oh yeah. Well, the ones that always get me are like, it shows like a happy couple walking down the beach, and then someone playing with their dog, and then over the top of it, the guy comes in and goes, "Have you experienced?" And then ... It'd be something minor like, "Have you experienced dull aching in your rectum? Then try acetol to where you can't feel your ass at all." Like, there's like I hate those commercials. And then they have the list of all the things that could happen to you. Like ovarian cysts, bleeding from your rectum, barking like a dog and calling everyone Susan, death. Like, I mean, death is always in the middle of that list too. Like, death's not the worst thing that can happen. Oh, fucking thanks. That sounds marvelous. Sign me up. I want to. Yeah. I'm like, can I take this one orally or do I have to shove it up my nose?
Okay, I'll give whatever. Then okay. This commercial annoys the fucking shit out of me because they're not even coming close to playing. They're not even touching the drummer, the kid who's playing the drummer.
You can't even hitting anything. Function a sentence out.
They're not hitting anything. This girl who's playing the piano is not even touching in the keys. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this fucking commercial?
Did someone not have playback of the audio that they were going to use? At least fucking mimic. At least
mimic. Yes.
At least.
I mean, I know that the kids can't play, but and first of all, the guitar that one of the kids is playing is fucking twice the size of him.
What I get annoyed by is seeing those commercials where they have like, oh yeah, the kid's shredding and the kid's like not even paying attention to like, but he's shredding on like a $50 billion guitar. And you know that was really just a write-off. So the guy that was directing could have a nice, a nice guitar. Like it's thinly veiled, people, that this was a write-off. We understand it. It went missing from the prop set. Come on, we know what's going on. Yeah, just steal it off the back of a truck like everyone else. Like, fuck.
Yeah, there you go.
Like, just stop trying to make it legit. Yeah. Come on, man.
Unbelievable. Shit. So. Yeah, we're all over the place.
We're all over the place. This is what happens when we're off. You're all on the decongestions, man.
Yeah, basically.
It's.
But here's the fucked up shit.
I love fucked up shit.
On this note, now, I told you you bought Yingling Hershey, right?
Yeah, it was delicious.
And this is my first one that I had since the last time we were on.
2 weeks ago, yeah?
Yeah, about 2 weeks. And I didn't realize I was popping this top and I didn't realize it was a fucking twist off.
It's a twister. Oh no.
I was like, oh my God. I was like, because when I saw you do it, I'm like,
wait a minute. Is Mr. Riggs' bicep so immensely strong that he can remove a twist pop top by twisting it? Like, is it overwhelmed by his sheer masculinity that it submits to its very will? No, like, I don't know why Stewie had to make an appearance, but I don't know. It worked. Lewis, what's going on?
I still get a chubby on that one.
Hey, there we go.
Exactly.
Slow down there, buddy. This is a video call. I can see what you're doing.
Oh, wow.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
Oh, here I am.
Okay, hands up. So I put my hands up and then I knocked over the keyboard. There's this, oh no. You can tell I've had a rough week because it's one of those, like, I just let my inner Robin Williams take over. Oh no! Oh, there we go.
Do that.
Calm down.
Have you seen the one with that little Robin Williams doing the mimic of the bit with rambling Joe Biden?
No, I have not seen that.
Oh my God, he's all over TikTok.
He's all over TikTok. Oh no.
Oh my God.
Oh
this
no!
Is when he was the vice president to Obama.
Oh, fun! Oh, excellent!
Yeah.
The
Oy vey.
Oy vey. Oh no! I
like to thank Barack Obama. America Obama. Shut the fuck up! Sit down, butt Joe. Fucking.
Damn it!
It's time to put your pens and eat your pudding pops.
That was also very specific.
Yes.
Like, is that your dream? Like to retirement is to have pudding pops?
Yeah, that could be it.
That would be an amazing, this is what so let's mark this down. Okay. As general conversation. So when we're 150 and we're still doing this, but we're doing it from the nursing home.
Yeah.
Right. And be like, remember when we said we'd retire and we'd eat pudding pops? I do believe and there we are. Look at this. Look what the nurse is bringing us, those wonderful pudding pops. Excellent. That would be great. I think to myself, the ultimate of being put out to pasture would be to sit on a front porch eating pudding pops in a rocking chair. That would be divine. If I could earn that right to make enough money that I don't have to worry about anything other than how cold my pudding pop is, fuck yeah, I've made it. Nice. Sign me up. Give me
awesome. Now here's a strange story. You said sitting in a rocking chair or whatever.
Yeah.
My mother.
Oh yeah.
Her theory was
your mother.
My mother. She's passed on.
Bless her.
She always said that she was going to sit in a rocking chair at Shady Rest, just chilling out and just chilling out at the resting home in a fucking rocking chair. Well, she got the rocking chair, but she didn't make it to Shady Rest.
She didn't make it to Shady Rest. No,
she didn't make it to Shady Rest. And that was that's another time for another. That's another story for another time.
Another story for another. Yeah, we'll put that on. We'll put a pin in it.
We'll put a pin in it.
And when people realize that this is episodic.
Yeah, this is we got a little dark.
We almost went elevation. Dark elevation. You see what I did there?
Ty Black or anybody. Now here's the thing. So I watched. This is the reason why MJF is probably the best talker in the biz.
I'm all in.
So I think he was on a TikTok with on a wrestling forum or whatever. He was on with Bruce Pritchard, I think.
What?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know who the fuck was. He said that there was a question and he called him turkey tits.
Turkey tits.
Right. And he says that turkeys do not have tits.
Turkey? What?
Okay.
They're not mammals.
Well, true.
So he's not wrong.
Okay.
But now, turkey tits.
Yeah, turkey tits. It looks like a turkey breast. Like his breast.
Okay.
So
he's got
he's trying to ensue. He goes, He goes, it looks flabby and whatever, whatever the case may be. I'm like, and he said it stone cold. He said it straight, like you say something like a kid who did something but tells his mother that he didn't do it and says it
just completely stone-faced, be like, JT, I wanted you to know that I believe that you have turkey tits and your tits kind of look like, a turkey breast. I'm not saying that they have actual nipples that are in the shape of the gobbler's actual nipples, since we all know there are no nipples on a bird, but you have turkey tits nonetheless.
Yes.
Something like that. So it takes a special someone that can look at someone and go, wow, your tits look like turkeys.
Yeah,
but it would be much cooler if they actually looked like turkey, like had little flabby parts, like skin tags.
Well, basically,
like just
he
kind of
was like kind of flabby,
shit.
he was kind
Yeah,
of
yeah.
flabby, whatever. So,
Like
being said,
his
on a good note,
his insults are great.
oh, his
Yeah,
insults are great. He's
he's
probably not a good wrestler. I mean, he's an okay wrestler, but talking on the mic and everything else, he fucking whatchamacallit. And I need to watch a comedy last night, so I watched WWE Raw.
Oh no, I can't do it. I can't do it.
There's nothing else
do
on,
it.
dude.
I went to bed early instead of watching Raw.
Yeah. Wow.
Wait, does sleep win over WWE? I think it does. Sorry, Vince.
Yeah, I think so. Unless you want to put it on and fall asleep to it.
Yeah, no, like I would rather listen to the girl from Ipanema than the vocal stylings of Michael fucking Cole. Oh. Yeah, he's as bland as milk toast in fucking whole milk. Fuck that dude. Like, wow, I went really.
Yeah, you went.
Unless, of course, you want to like buy a Splintered Reality track to use as the entrance to Keith Lee. I mean, oh wait, you have to get him back. Okay, Bray Wyatt. Oh wait, no, you lost him too. Wait a minute. How about the list goes on. 18 people. They fucking fired 18 people.
Unbelievable.
Why?
So here's the funny thing is, so Anthony Bowens fought Daniel Bryan.
Oh my God, that line.
Fuck his name is now. Now he said he goes. I mean, Mask Caster. I was like, I don't give a shit. That guy can fucking rap like
that shit's awesome.
He did freestyle like. He goes, I end more careers like your father, more
than your father-in-law.
I lost my shit.
I totally nerded out over that. I was like, oh my God, his father-in-law is Bruce Pritchard, isn't he?
Yeah. And then
No, it's Leonidas.
Oh, John
Leonidas. Yeah. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh
and then
my
he
God.
Goes, and then you hear Taz in the background. He goes, I think he's in Tony Khan's good graces now.
I think he is. Yeah, no, I think he hit the checklist of okay, that's acceptable. We can use that on air.
Whatchamacallit? Well, Tony Khan is happy because his Jacksonville Jaguars won.
Well, of course. Wouldn't you be?
Josh Allen got sacked by Josh Allen.
Yeah, Josh Allen got sacked by Josh Allen.
I'm like, yes. I started flipping. Even Gail's watching it, and with fucking Rogers with the COVID protocol. Now, I'm sorry. I think this COVID protocol for the NFL is bullshit. I think they're doing this. They're like, oh well, they're on a massive winning streak. Let's say Nick Chubb, who's like tearing up the whole entire NFL. Let's put him on the NFL protocol list. Let's put fucking this person on the protocol list. Let's put Saquon Barkley on the protocol list.
Are you insinuating that the NFL is more sports entertainment than our beloved wrestling?
I really do believe. I think, I'm sorry.
Scandalous, Mr. JT. Scandalous, yes. I tell you. Yes.
Let's open up the fucking forbidden door on this.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, we've already had.
And it hasn't been. Now, don't get me wrong. NFL, you're doing your due diligence and all that. But let's see. NHL is not doing it. NHL, you don't hear anybody with NHL protocols. You don't hear anybody getting on COVID-19 list, but yet you hear something, Joel Embiid from the fucking Philadelphia 76ers that have a key game against the Brooklyn Nets, and He's in protocol. Now, are you telling me there's something going on over there? But you're vaccinated, but you got to miss all these fucking games.
I was going to say, aren't they vaccinated?
They're vaccinated.
That's what I thought. I thought that was a part of it.
Two negative COVID tests within 24 hours.
Okay. I mean that. So
you're missing key games. Why is this coming up when key games are coming in? Why is
right now?
Now think about it. Okay. Rodgers, he's a plain fucking idiot.
I can kind of, yeah. I
kind of agree.
I can agree with that. Yeah. Okay.
Now, Ezekiel Elliott. Okay, Ezekiel Elliott, top, like your top. Okay, so we're gonna go with the Cowboys. We're gonna go with Dak Prescott. All right. We have not Dak Prescott. Okay, say Jesus Christ. Amari Cooper. Biggest game of his fucking career. Okay, coming up, he's playing a division rival. He's playing the Philadelphia Eagles or some shit like that. It's his division game. He gets caught for COVID and all that. He was vaccinated. Now, okay, here's the story. Why are you pinpointing certain people when certain games are like up top? Meaning
I don't know.
Games. You're telling me that my star quarterback, running back, whatever the case may be, my star player is on the COVID-19 protocol list, which is total bullshit.
So the question is like, Tony Khan has it right.
Right.
What does he do? He has before you step in before you even think about it, you take a test. You take a test before you actually are within the grounds.
Right, exactly.
Then you do your thing, and then he has you tested one more time to make sure that you didn't get it when you were hanging out.
Right, exactly.
It makes sense. And when things like Eddie Kingston, he was like, I'm not feeling good. I need to make sure that my test clears before I can show up. Dude, okay, that makes sense.
See, with Tony Khan, what he did, he goes, if you don't feel good,
back off.
Don't.
Accept it and do it.
When I didn't feel good, they're like, we'd rather have you not come in or leave and not get anybody else hopefully not
anybody else sick,
anybody infected.
So my question is, like, okay, so with NFL's protocol and stuff, are they having people having issues? Like, are people coming to work sick? Because if that's that may be the real problem.
That could be true.
Like,
I mean, there's certain things. I mean, not everybody's watching everybody. We already know that with New York, everybody, you have to be vaccinated in order to go to a concert.
Right. To everything. Yeah.
Now there's an investigation that certain places are not even checking.
Right.
You know what? You're not going to be able to check everybody. I'm sorry.
So if you're signing up to do cruises and things like that,
right?
They actually have you like email a copy of your Vax card.
Right.
Okay. Makes sense. Like but it's rough. Yeah, if you're going internationally, you got to figure that out. The thing about arenas and stuff like that, like, yeah, it's really tough to clear everyone, because what about the people that just got their tickets moments before? Like nobody really thought about the logistics of all this, did they?
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's what I'm saying.
Like, you would have to sell your tickets out like months in advance to get the logistics to get the card shown. right?
Now,
I mean that makes sense.
Here's my theory. Okay, this is my theory. I mean, do I want to get a vaccine or whatever? I'm going to be like, whatever. I'm 50-50. I'm
Okay.
on the
I know, even though, yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I didn't get the symptoms that bad or whatever. Do I really want to relapse? No.
No.
Now,
If that means getting shot in the arm every once in a
here's the
while, it's
question.
not as bad.
I'm assuming that you got vaxxed up.
I'm triple vaxxed. So
triple vaxxed, you're looking to release the Kraken.
I'm always because of my what I do, both
exactly. That I
have to.
My sister's the same way. She's a nurse. She has to get shit done. She has to get vaccinated. My sis, my niece has to get vaccinated. I think my nephew is vaccinated, but I mean, okay, to each its own. You don't hear me yelling and screaming at people. Why did you get the vax? Da 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 da. Now the nurses can, whatever. Da 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 da. And I'm like, listen. I was like, you come at me. I was like, my theory. It's my body, my choice. Okay. Now, I don't. Now, Gail was the black sheep of the family. She was the last one to get vaccinated. Last one. The first one was her mother, because her mother is susceptible. She has a hip replacement. She has this. Ooh. The doctor says, well, she's like 80 something years old. So.
Okay.
But I know, and I'm like, okay, whatever. You didn't hear me fucking bitch and complain. And then when Gail told me that she's going to get vaccinated, I'm like, she thought I was going to lose my shit. She thought I was going to lose my shit. I was like, it's your choice. Do what you want to do. Okay. Just remember of the ramifications of these shots. She goes, I understand. I know what it is. She had a little bit of stuffy nose or a head cold, and that was it.
She was good.
Now, it's the same thing. You get the flu shot. What's going to happen? If you have the flu in your body, you're going to
feel a little bit bad.
You might feel bad. You might feel a little nauseous. You might feel a little equilibrium shit, whatever. But you're fine. Just like this. I had this. I felt like crap for about a couple of days. And then all of a sudden, I got back on my feet. I started moving around. And I started, I mean, seriously, I got up and I started boxing. I started fucking shadow boxing. Okay.
Like everybody deals with it different.
Everything different. My wife looked at me. She goes, you must be feeling fine because you're acting like a fool and you're fine. You're fine. And here's the funny thing. I was like, and then we'll set a, whatever. We'll carry this on for next week. So I'm talking to my ex-wife. She goes, are you quarantined? I was like, yeah, I'm in. Oh yeah. I'm in Joseph's room in the spare bedroom. And my wife is sleeping in the other bedroom. She goes, let me ask you a question. I was like, okay. I was like, now when you're in the living room watching TV, correct? I was like, yeah. She goes, where's your wife? I was like, she's on the computer doing her work. She goes, okay. Now, have you both been in the refrigerator? Like, yeah. Have you both touched the handles? It's like, yeah. She goes, have you, been into the same bathroom? I was like, well, we haven't had sex in the bathroom in a while. But anyway, I was like, yeah, we, sometimes she'll go into the main, into the public bathroom, or sometimes she'll go into the bathroom in our bedroom and all that. She goes, then how the fuck are you quarantined?
Well, okay. So, like, I get the idea.
Saying, I was like,
so when I got sick,
right,
I was upstairs and my family pretty much moved to the downstairs. So I was upstairs in our bed, my wife and mine's bedroom, and everybody else moved downstairs to have space away from me.
But you have enough room.
I had enough room.
Oh, okay. Then
to do so. And we tried to space everybody out as much as possible. And yeah, no, you're going to get cross contamination. Of course you are. But that's one of the main conundrums. Like
right.
one, you know what? My mom locked herself in the room because she had to quarantine. She was healthy, never got it until like months and months and months and months later.
Oh, okay.
Like she got it from a completely
she
different
made
source.
a full recovery, right?
Oh yeah, she's
Okay.
she is happy-go-lucky, and she ended up, because of her experience getting COVID, she decided that at age almost 70, she's like, I'm never going to do that again. Let's go ahead and take that vaccine.
Well, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I
She was
understand.
like, well, yeah, let's poke that in there.
Get the jab.
Yeah, take the jab, man. If 2 days versus 2 weeks, man, or even I'm yeah.
What I'll I mean, I've had it and whatever. It wasn't fun. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't fun. I mean, I did feel horrible, whatever. But here I am. I'm still bitchy.
I'm glad you're here, man. I'm glad you're here.
I'm still here and all that. And I get kind of loopy and all that. But I've told everybody on the unrestricted radio scene that I was MIA due to the fact that this COVID bullshit, whatever. And sorry, I still call it COVID bullshit because the virus is a thing. I'll give you that. The virus is a thing. But everybody's like, oh, well, did you get COVID? Are you going to get the shot? I was like, you have to get the shot now because you had COVID. No, I don't have to if I don't want to. Okay? It's my body, my choice. Like how a woman wants something sprayed out of a hoo-ha after 9 months, that's her body, that's her choice. Whatever the case may be. Who the hell wants to fucking bring somebody into this world with a fucking president dipshit? I have no fucking clue. But I digress, even though
you did digress.
I hate fucking the president right now. But that's here and there. And my governor right now, I have no idea who my fucking governor is, nor do I give a shit. And this guy who thinks he's the governor can fucking suck my dick. But that being said, we're going to put a pin in it because I'm getting tired.
Yeah.
I need a nap.
You need a nap. It's okay. It's all right. You worked yourself up there, bro.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
me
you're okay.
Yelling, screaming, and all that.
That's all right.
Getting my blood pumping.
Yay.
Maybe I'll do a half-mile marathon or whatever.
Yeah, you should, man. Half marathons are great.
I mean, the most I ever ran was like a mini marathon. Not even a mini marathon. Like the biggest one was a 10K.
Okay, 10Ks are fun, man. Yeah, those are a fun run.
Do the fun runs.
Yeah,
I used to run fucking ridiculous, and then I ran in high school. I ran a little bit in college. It was okay. It
was all right.
Then I started doing marathons when I was in. I started doing fun runs when I came back to when I moved to Jersey. And I started doing runs there and all that. And my wife is like, at that time, my wife, now my ex-wife, I would go out. It could be 20 degrees out. I'll go running. I'll run like 3 miles. No problem.
But the runner's buzz is worth it, man. Yeah. Like getting that adrenaline pumping.
I'll start running and then my knees starts hurting.
There's that.
Hurting. I was like, nah, I'm done. I was like, I'm not even worrying about it right now. But that being said, we are back. We are full of piss and vinegar. And yes, indeed. Yes. and I am back. I am fully medicated. I am fully not vaccinated. Sorry. I'm back.
But your antibodies are working hard, man.
My antibodies
are kicking some ass, taking some names.
Yeah. And if you like what you heard on this fucking podcast, please go like and subscribe to this fucking podcast. Which is actually under the JT Project logo. You can like and share on that and leave a comment. And when you like and share and you like this podcast, you will get the JT Project and this fucking podcast directly downloaded to your digital doorstep.
The marvelous.
It Excellent. Is fucking phenomenal. What was electronics? Like electronic shit, whatever.
Like
electric
all kinds
mail. It can do
electric mail. There's mail that doesn't come from a piece of paper and a man in a gray uniform. Are you serious, JT?
No, you can
tell me more.
But basically, you can actually get physical mail, and you can get digital mail.
Digital mail.
That
normally those sites are blocked because I have the parental units on the. Wow.
I think Mr. Rick just hit a speed bump.
I did. Yeah, it's great. Man walks into a bar.
Anyway, what does it's been 2 weeks.
It's been 2 weeks.
Splinter Reality has been up to in the last 2 weeks?
We have even more confidentiality clauses. But I get more. Yeah, no, this is exciting stuff. When I'm able to talk about it, it will be great. Just know that you will be able to see Splintered Reality live very, very soon. And the 2022 will be the year of the Splinter. So keep your ears to the ground, your eyes to the skies, and know that we are going to kick ass, take names, and chew bubble gum. And damn it, I'm all out of gum.
Now, what type of bubble gum are you thinking about?
I'm like, dude, Hubba Bubba.
My God.
Hubba Bubba grape is the best. I will fucking fight anyone who says
it's more of a cherry. Have never combined the both of them.
Oh, no. So what you do is you have one friend of yours gets the cherry, the other one gets the grape, and you take the Hubba Bubba and you go voop, and then you put it back together as the togetherness, and then you pop that in your mouth. So good.
Oh, so you're telling me you're taking the cherry and
then the grape,
twisting them, and then
you twist it,
and then putting
you squish it back the fuck together. Fucks yeah.
I guess.
Oh, it's worth it.
When the twin powers activate, I like that.
Like you can actually hear Freddie Mercury singing in the background, "Princes of the Universe." It's like, here we are, born to be kings. Yeah, no, it is Duncan MacLeod's like holding his claymore over his head. He's kicking ass. It's great. Wow, I went down a rabbit hole really quick.
Yeah. Now, wasn't there with the Hubba Bubba or whatever?
Hubba Bubba.
I think maybe Hubba Bubba or Bubble Yum. Didn't they have one where it was 2 different flavors in
Yes. One? They had the best one of those was strawberry banana.
Oh, yeah.
It was amazing.
I think I've had that, and I think I wasn't a big fan of it.
He's like, I couldn't wash the taste out of my mouth for a decade.
No, I did that with the metallic.
No. Oh, you got the taste out finally. It only took COVID, to get that taste. Jesus, I'm thankful for that. At least now I don't have that banana strawberry.
Yeah, it only took a couple of God only knows how many years.
Oh Jesus,
about 20 years to get that out of my.
Oh, so do you remember the gum that had like the juice in the center?
Oh yeah, what was it? Fresh Up or something?
Fresh Up, yes. Like they had my favorite, the Dr. Pepper.
Oh, I was waiting for the one that like you would bite into it and it was like they never had anything with the spice, like a spicy one.
No, it was always like weirdo stuff. Like
Yeah,
it was
I
either like
always got the spearmint one.
Spearmint was good. Dr. Pepper was my favorite.
Really? Never had the Dr. Pepper one.
Cherry Coke was another one.
Really?
Oh yeah.
All right, gotcha.
Things that only 90s kids remember, right?
Only Gen X knows.
Gen X knows all the fucking about this
How
shit
about
right
Fruit
here.
Stripes?
Yikes, Stripes, Fruit Stripe gum. You know, here's a joke.
I just saw that. It was fucking. I was like, what the hell? I was like, they still have it.
Oh, dude. So there's a meme going around where a Fruit Stripe gum tractor trailer is tipped over, and underneath of it says, "Oh no, there goes 15 seconds worth of total flavor." Yeah.
Yeah, that was not flavorless.
An entire you could down, it was like 4.5 seconds worth of actual flavor, but that flavor was so good.
Yeah. That's got you. It's like, oh, I need more.
Oh yeah.
Thinking that if you ate more,
that it would taste better for longer.
Taste better, and the flavor would last longer.
No, it's really. Literally made out of the hopes and dreams of children. That's why it's so fleeting. Like there's this will be like our tail end because of course splinteredreality.com, Spotify, find us, blah blah blah. But the real question of the night is Red Vine or Twizzlers?
Twizzlers.
Really? Yeah. I would have totally pegged you as a Red Vine guy.
Yeah.
They're a little bitter. Like there's a little bitter. Like
I mean, now, what's your favorite like style of
Twizzler? So cherry pull-and peels. They taste like cough syrup, and I love it.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, I like weirdo flavors just in general.
Okay, gotcha.
And so like, yeah, but I'm a Red Vine guy. Like,
okay.
I had them when I was doing races in California. People would just stand by with signs saying candy from strangers is the best. And so I was just like, okay, well, let's try this out since I'm running by. And kids don't take candy from strangers. Adults only do it if you're on if you're running a race.
Trump became president.
And that's all I gotta say about that.
Yeah.
Man walks into a bar with a duck in his head. That's also how I started an obsession with sunflower seeds.
Really?
Okay. Yeah. Someone at a race just handed me a thing of sunflower seeds and be like, you need protein to really build your muscles back up.
Really a big sunflower. Even though I was playing baseball, I was more basically
the barbecue ones.
Okay, I hear that. Yeah,
that's naughty. I don't care who knows it. I get naughty with those all the time. I rub it on my turkey tits. It's like oh yeah, I kind of like put them on my chest and eat them off like an otter. Smack the shit out of them.
That's how you got your wife. Okay.
Yeah, she was like, how did you do that? I was like, just wait till I show you some other tricks.
Nah, there you
go. No, that's not how it worked. I looked at her and I stuttered and she thought I was funny. And so, yeah, but I really was just like, oh my God, she's hot. And like,
oh my God.
I was about to say words. I can't say words. Words have defeated me. She's so hot. Scalding.
Yeah.
My eyeballs were just scalded by the heat.
I love it. Now, all right, guys. We're going to try this again.
Okay.
We're going to put a pin in it, and we'll be back next week. And you know where you can find us. You can find Mr. Rick, Splinter Valley.
Yep.
All his links and bio and this, that, and the other thing. If you want to get in contact with him, message him on Insta. And
yeah, Tony Khan.
He's on the TikTok. I'm on the TikTok. I haven't posted that much on TikTok, but whatever. I don't know what's going on with TikTok, and you can follow me there. I mean, whatever. Follow me on Insta. I haven't been vocal since, with this COVID bullshit and whatever. All this other fun stuff.
You need your rest.
I need
it's okay.
My relaxation.
That's the hardest thing for any of us to say, especially us Gen Xers that are like really like we're driven people and we want to succeed. Sometimes we need rest and we need to take care of ourselves.
My wife is like, you're starting 2 jobs again. I was like, you cannot burn yourself out. And sure enough, now with this COVID shit that just happened, I thought I was getting run down. That's what I was. And with the changed weather, and I mean, today, no joke, it was 60 something. It was almost 70 degrees outside.
Jesus Christmas.
In fucking November.
In New Jersey.
It should be fucking snowing by now.
Right.
It should be anywhere close to like 30, topping 40, maybe reaching the 50s.
Icicles off my turkey tits.
Yeah, well, I don't have turkey tits.
Well, you speak for yourself, man. Like I try to work out and, I still feel like they're turkey-ish.
Yeah,
and I can do the whole like boom, 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 where like they pop up. No, I perfected that as a wrestler.
Oh,
but,
okay.
No, I'm not going to show you on video.
Even though he has this NWO vibe.
Yeah, no, this is the only bad thing about people not being able to see us is 1, we're both incredibly handsome.
Oh yeah.
2, I've got the NWO like black and white going on.
Yeah,
like in the background is like
yeah. That's all I have to hear is that theme song in the background. That would be awesome.
It's
me and Gene.
RWO.
Yeah. My wife is like, when we first started, it's like, when you go do the podcast, don't go totally nuts. Let Mr. Rick talk because we don't need you to go horse. All right.
Do you know why ponies make terrible public speakers? It's because they're always a little hoarse.
Oh, Jesus. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I am John Thomas. He is Mr. Rick.
Yo.
With the reality. And you can join us you can't really.
Just about.
We're not live. We record probably every Tuesday. I'm going to say Tuesday nights or whatever the case may be. And and then this shit comes up on Thursday if I don't have COVID. I try to get this up on Thursday, and I might release the videos. I might release videos on this fucking podcast. So if you want to see the videos, please go and like. And
that's a great idea. You should like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Yes, indeed.
Indeed.
Yes, indeed. Thank you, Igor. And like, subscribe, and you get to see our wonderful faces and acting like total fucking idiots.
Hey, that's we.
And if you want to submit questions and all that, you can email us at jtproject220@gmail.com, and just in the subject notes, just put shenanigan comments. Shenanigans. We'll answer any questions you have. How big my head size is on, do I like...
I didn't know where that was going.
Yeah.
Thank you for making sure you said hat size.
Hat size,
There we go.
Yeah, I'm kind of a whatever. What kind of bowl size I am or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, you can go like us there. You can find us on all the DigiDat platforms. We're all over the place. All over.
Yeah. Kind of like this podcast.
Yeah, basically this fucking podcast.
This fucking podcast.
And guys, if you want to get your shit played on unrestricted radio, you should go to unrestrictedradiocrew@gmail.com and type in the subject line, new music from your band with the titles. Someone will get that email. Maybe Mrs. Stacy, maybe me, maybe Mr. Church, maybe Mr. Tyler, maybe Miss Emmy, and everybody else out there. I have no idea who's on the fucking platform anymore. I have no idea. All I know is Miss Stacy is still there. That's all I know.
That's all you know.
That's all I know.
That's all you need to know.
I mean, I'm like all over the place. I mean, Tyler, if you're out there, you're doing a fucking one hell of a job. And hopefully I'll get out to see you guys next year. If not, oh well, it is what it is. And on that note, Mr. Rick, do you have anything else for the people of the United States?
My fellow Americans, I would like to thank you for your time, for your understanding, and for your beer. I really appreciate the beer that you bring to my home. Now that I have the beer delivery service that works with DoorDash, it is amazing, and I have been drunk for the past 10 days. Thank you, and good night. I don't know. That was just off the cuff.
That was fucking awesome.
Thank you. I should run for office, don't you think? Yeah, what? No.
Yeah.
No.
Nah, you shouldn't run. You shouldn't.
No, there's too much shit in my closet, man. Fuck that.
Oh, forget about it. I'll be a horrible. I would be a politician. I was like, yeah, and what?
And
what the fuck do you want, motherfuckers?
What do you want from me? What do you want? You want me to be perfect, don't you? I'll never be perfect.
I'll never be perfect. You guys don't like me.
It's okay. Like I understand that people
even if I was a fucking a whatchamacallit person, like a high profile person, like a ball player or a basketball player, I would have fucking all these people, they get too serious and then they get fined by the end of it. Motherfucker, I got all this money. Shit, I don't care. I was like, I'm gonna say what I'm going to say. You're gonna find me. You're a dumbass, bitch ass, whatever.
Tell me how you really feel.
Nah, I can't say that because we might get canceled.
Yeah, let's not get canceled. All right, man.
I don't want these snowflakes and libtards start saying shit on this fucking podcast.
And on that note,
we will bid you adieu, as Kenny Omega would say. Goodbye and good night, bang.